Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Boxing Source here checking in. No Excuse Boxing Gym with brother Jordan Roach. About to go 4-0. He has his fight coming up April 12th. It's Garen Diagan at the Maryland Live Casino in Hanover, Maryland, man. Hey, man, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling great. Can't do great. You know, just looking forward to put on a show.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Like I was saying there, you got a bout here against Garen Diagan. This going to be on ProBox TV. Of course, it's part of the No Excuse Promotions fight card here, man, coming up April 12th, man. How's it to be part of this big card that's going to be on ProBox TV?
It's always great to be with ProBox, man. They one of the best in the business. It might be the best in the business. So it's always great.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we saw your pro debut, of course, there. You know, you're part of your brother's card there when he was defending the WBA super featherweight title there. You had that pro debut, and then the prospect show that was at Roach Raceway. You know, you got the stoppage victory there too, man. So here you got your fourth pro fight coming up and things like that, man. How's it to, stay busy? You had those couple fights and then another two here.
It's great, man. Like I said, ProBox is amazing. They had me for all three of my fights, so I'm looking forward to keep working with them in the future and keep building my name to eventually become a world champion.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you've been doing the work, of course, here at No Excuse, and also, like you said, they're being part of the thing with ProBox. You've been over at the, working at the ProBox gym out there, close to the Tampa Bay area, around Plant City and things like that too. So, like, how's it going back and forth between those camps from our last conversation?
Great. It's been great. I keep saying it, same answer. ProBox is amazing. They treat us like family, so that's family to me.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, we've talked about, of course, your decorated amateur background and being able to transition here to the pros and being part of that development. Like, how is it being as far as like making that transition? You say, hey, you know what? It ain't much for me to do it from the amateurs to go to the pros. I'm just doing me, basically.
Yeah, that's it, man. I've been trained to be a pro since I was 7 years old. We didn't really train to be amateurs. I was never really taught how to be an amateur. You know what I'm saying by that.
Yeah.
Score points. I was taught to hurt people, and that's what you do in the pro league. So I've been a pro all my life.
Gotcha. Hey, like you said, you hurt people, it's the hurt business. So that's pretty much what it is there. And like I said, you're working out here at No Excuse Gym. You got your stable mates out here, of course, with your brother Lamar Jr. Of course, you got Ben Johnson here in the building. Of course, you got your father there, Lamar Roach Sr. There is your head trainer. So you've been continuously doing work there with pretty much them and most of the family here at No Excuse. So how's it being like part of that family at No Excuse Bills here?
I would say feeling being part of that family is grateful because I say we got the best team in the world. Like I've been saying in another interview, I said I want to, help my father win Coach of the Year. As you see, my brother already put hands on the face of boxing. So we're gonna do it again whenever the rematch comes, and then me and Ben gonna show out. So we got the best team.
Yeah, there you go. It's part of that, being part of that No Excuse team. Like I said, there April 12th, and you got the bout coming up there, like I said, against Garen Diagan. Part of that card there on Maryland Live. Of course, you got Jordan Short Dog right there being part of it. You got Urban Fuller being part of the card. Eric Hernandez part of the card. Frankie Scarborough on the card. It's a packed show, definitely a packed show there. So, my thing is, I talked with your father last weekend, and he says, hey, it's going to be a great show. And then the number of fighters are talking about, hey, I want to be the one to show out and be the one that has that moment on ProBox TV. So, hey, Jordan Roach, I got to see if you're going to have that moment on ProBox TV and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to have the knockout of the night right there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what do you think about that?
I don't really think about that.
Okay.
Because I always show out, so it's never. It ain't no extra nothing. I always show out.
Yeah, word. So that's pretty much the main gist of it and everything like that. So, and like I be talking about, April 12th there, Maryland Live, y'all get y'all tickets. You're gonna be seeing Jordan Roach here in action, like I said, with his fourth fight coming up here against Garen Diagan. Maryland Live, ProBox TV. Y'all know how they do in ProBox. and everything like that. And you're definitely gonna see Jordan Roach showing up and showing out. So that's what I got here, at least so far with my guy Jordan Roach. Y'all be looking forward to seeing him here on April 12th.